I always do that. I always wait, and I'm like waiting for it to go live. Okay, we're live. Hi, it looks like I have sound, and it looks, I'm going to move my microphone a little bit. Okay. Hopefully that will give us a good, clear sound. Hi, welcome to this Tuesday edition of Money Mamas Live, where we go through the Revshares scams, the Revshares scores, and the other little tidbits and fun things that you can find to do online to make some money. That's what we're here for. If you want to say hi to me, you may always do so in the chat box. Don't be afraid to say hello, and I will monitor the chat box best I can. I don't actually have like a team of people doing it for me, not yet anyway. So anyway, you can always say hello and type in your questions, whatever you want to, and I will always get to you, okay? And I have the screen monitored, so I get to be my own assistant. Okay, let's go for the goodies. So updates. Hello, good afternoon. How are you? So glad to see you, Dennis. Updates. The first thing we usually do are the updates. So let's go through the ones, our oldies and goodies. TT3, so disappointed. I don't think that's really an update here. Oh, hi. Hi, Amy Lee. So, okay, good. It's in and out and quiet. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to show you some new things today. I kind of hinted around them in the Money Mamas group. I think this thing's kind of funky sometimes, and like it won't show me the names of the people. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. So what we're going to look at are a couple of the things that have come up recently in the last few days. And I always a little bit hesitate to bring up new stuff because it's like we get into one thing and we get excited about it, and then there's a new thing. And I really try to resist that shiny object syndrome because it could get us into a lot of trouble. And I don't really like throwing money away. I like to make the money. I like to bring the money back into me, but I don't really like to throw it away. So there's been a lot of things that have come and gone, and people send me links and they're like, join this, and there's pretty much most of them I say no. And I say no because sometimes it's a feeling. Sometimes I just don't see enough behind it. And sometimes, you know, you can just kind of see things fizzling out. But Triple Threat, still haven't got paid there. No surprise. I actually am not paying my weekly subscription anymore. And that's because I want to see a payment come out first. And, you know, that one I feel like I've actually lost friends with. I'm very disappointed with them, because everything was smooth sailing until the end of February, and then it dumped. So whatever, that one. But Ultimate Revshare, still happy. Ultimate Revshare is still, I think, a really good one. So let's go look at that. And then I'm going to show you and talk to you about the new one that just came up, which a couple people jumped on. I don't even know if I can say its name yet. I guess I can. Freedom 5. I'm not going to put the link in this webinar, but if anybody does want to get the link, then I can certainly show that to you. That's no problem. I can give it to you, and I'm going to give you information on how to get in contact with me, or if you're already in the group, doesn't really matter. So let me just show you. Now, there's two of them. There's Ultimate Revshare, and then there's Uni Revshare. I did not jump on the Uni Revshare. However, that one seems to be going okay. But the reason I did jump on the Ultimate Revshare is because very specifically, they have the cap. They have the 600% cap. And what that means is once you make 600% of your deposit, you are no longer allowed to make any more. And that's a lot. 600% is a lot. So you have put in $1,000. The most, wait, yeah, you can put in 1,000, take out 6,000. No. You know what? I think it's even 3% now, because the max you can put in is 2,000. The max you can take out is 6,000, and then it resets your entire thing and you start over. We'll see how that goes when people start resetting, but I don't actually think it'll be too bad. So let me do my screen share, show you what's going on over there. And that one is just blank. So I'm actually going to just do share full screen and go here. Okay, there we go. So let's log in. Let's go look at the back. And this is again one, and like I said, like things come up all the time, and then we're doing this one and that one, but I have to talk through while it goes. Skip ad, okay. And I think, nope, ad surfing didn't start yet. Ad surfing starts the 15th. Okay. Anyway, I make a little bit in here. This is from like last night, $18 here and there. I haven't brought anybody in. And the total I can still withdraw is $916. And the total I put in was $83. I put in $83. That's it, out of pocket. So the 305 that I have repurchased with is total repurchase. And I'm just bulking up my starter and my advanced pack. As you can see, those are getting pretty full. And then I'm going to go on to the expert and the pro. And that just means like you're buying ad packs at a little bit more. So anyway, this one, still good. I am just working to bump them up on the bottom, and that's about it. Any questions there? I don't think so. Ultimate Revshare, still working. Still working. And like always, in any of these that I'm in, it's Biz Aaron. There it is. Ta-da, Biz Aaron. B-as-E Aaron. So what is it that we were going to really talk about today? And then real quickly, my paying ads still going well. I still believe in buying only the $50 packs. I do not do the 5 and 10 and 25. I don't see a reason to. And, I have like my 25 ad packs, and I'm making more money than people who have 100 ad packs. So, and we all started about the same amount of time. There might be some variables in there, but I really don't think so. Like if you have 100 ad packs and you've made $120 and I have 24 ad packs and I've made 250. I think regardless of when we started, I think my way's working better. That's what I say. My way's working better. So that's why I stuck with go with the 50s. So anyway, for ad pays, they're doing fine. Everything's just going pretty well. I think they'll come through just fine. So let's look at, my very valuable presentation. Look at me, so high tech. Okay. Newest Revshare hybrid. This is the one we've been talking about. And I decided to kind of stay away from Revshares. I haven't joined one except for the URS, the Ultimate Revshare. I avoided all those ones that went through. I hate to say it, I don't recommend TT3 anymore unless they can come back with something. But right now the owners have abandoned Triple Threat and gone on to their new baby, which is the STC Shares That Cares, or whatever, however they want to rhyme it. And they've basically abandoned the TT3 group, is what I've noticed. And that, was said over and over, that's not going to happen. We're going to keep both of them going. It's going to be great. One will feed the other. And unfortunately, you could probably predict that once, the new kid came along and the new kid's performing, and the old kid got kind of old and not doing so well, and their grades are dropping. They went on and loved the new kid. I know, it's terrible, but they did. They said that the new kid, STC, is going to fund TT3, but I have noticed that there is a huge lack of any sort of admin participation in the group, and that's kind of the first key that maybe things aren't going so well. So anyway, there you go. So this newest Revshare, I already called it by name. I'm not going to say it again because it's not going public yet. And the reason it's not going public is because even though this is the pre-launch and people are getting in now, I mean, I was number 63 in the system, 63, and not like 2,000 or 10,000, number 63. So I know if you've joined, you have low numbers too right now. But here's the dealio. This was created by, and I hope I get my facts right. I know some things for sure, and I'll say I think if it's just what I'm remembering. But 2 Canadians who are friends and have been longtime friends, like grade school friends with a friend of mine who I trust and love, also in Revshares. And she is, I believe, like their admin. She is their admin for this. So she's way in it. And of course, like she's going to promote it because it's, she has stake in it. But what's interesting about this is it's not just like two guys that decided they wanted to do Revshares. These are people that come with a lot of experience, one in the online marketing world, two in like the financial world. Oh, when there was another one, they did something else. They had 3 really good background credentials that coming into this would make you say, okay, I think they thought about this. I think they actually like thought about how this was going to work and they're going to make it sustainable and actually continue. So one thing, there's only one level of ad packs. They're all $5. That's it, $5. What's interesting is there is a cap. It's a 500% earning, which means if you put in $5, they will expire at $25. So let's just say you put in 500. Yep, do the math. You're going to end up with $2,500 off those shares. There is a 5% cap on daily earnings, which means that the minimum amount of time that you'll wait for your ad packs to mature is 100 days. Sounds like kind of a lot. It's basically, 3 months, a little over 3 months. So if you put in $500 today, you just let it sit. In 3 months, you'll have $2,500. Not bad. Not bad. There's a $5 per month membership fee, and you do need to click 5 ads per day to earn. However, they do have their $5 free surf plan. So if you don't feel like surfing ads, you just pay them an extra $5 and you don't have to surf for 7 days. Or if you just want to go for the whole month, $15 for 30 days. That's actually another revenue stream coming in. Very clever. So that people can not surf any ads, pay an extra $15. Those people are now putting $15 more into the system. Nice. I think that's nice. 5 levels of commission, 5, 2, 1, 1, 1. All the way down 5 levels, and your minimum out is $25. Your maximum out is $500. That's nice. There's also going to be jackpot bonuses. So if you pay $5 monthly membership, you are in the prize pool to win a prize. You do not have to be top recruiters. However, they do have a weekly leaderboard where if you are really good at recruiting and bringing people in, of course, they're going to reward you that way. They highly recommend Bitcoin, but they will honor Pay-as-a-Payer and STP as processors. Now, one thing that is not mentioned here, there is no repurchase. No repurchase. What that means is everything that you have is in your cash earnings. So as they said, it's real money. It's cash. It's real money. Like, if you see that you have money in your account, you can withdraw it as long as you have at least $25. What you'll notice is $25 is one ad pack, one ad pack that has matured. But you can get $25 oh shoot, I just did my math. 1,000? No, $500. If you put in 500 at 5% a day, you'll be earning $25 a day. There we go. Okay, I got it. If you put in 500, the next day at 5% of that 500, you'll have $25 to take out. You can take that money out and then put it back in. And now you have more money earning. And so every time you want to buy ad packs, you actually need to take the money out of the system and put it back in. That's how they're going to continue having the fresh funds come in. It's not going to ever just be money sitting there unless you want it to, but you won't be able to do anything with that. It's basically kind of a savings account, analogy. Like, it's just going to sit there. You won't be able to immediately throw it back into the system. You literally need to take the money out and put it back in. So if you did 500, you could start taking $25 out every day and putting it back in. Your 500, I guess, would still mature to 2,500, right? Over 100 days, even if you're taking 25 out a day. So I have to look at a calculator because in a way that doesn't make sense to me, but I guess it should. Because if you took 25 out the very first day, well, no, you would have earned it. So you'll still have your 500. So you could earn 25, take it out, have 500, and just keep doing that. Interesting. I'd like to see it really work that way. That's kind of interesting, just to start with 500 and take 25 out a day. And then in 4 weeks, you'd well, yeah, about 4 weeks, you'd have your money back. And that's kind of interesting. And then just keep earning up to that, another 2,000. That's just off of that. Huh. Not a bad plan. I just came up with that now. So the next part about that and this, and it is, I'll say it again. It's called Freedom 5. You do want to sign up under someone, of course. I mean, if you sign up under the system, then you'll just be under the system. But there's two things that I think are really interesting. One is that you have to take your money out. Second is that they will actually give you a referral. And you'd hope that it's somebody who's actually a paid referral, but you'll have, for $10, they'll put someone under you permanently. So at least you'll have one referral. And I'm guessing those are people that come into the system that didn't come in under someone else, obviously. So there you go. If you want to take a look at this, you are more than welcome to email me at Erin@bizrankpro.com or message me on Facebook, Erin Smilkstein. Seriously, just find Erin Smilkstein. It's me. There's literally no other Erin Smilksteins in the world at all. So it's pretty easy to find. All right. Second thing, went through that pretty quickly. I don't expect this to be a super long webinar today, but I did want to run through some things. The second new thing that came up, and I was only, okay, so here's the thing. I like educating people. I don't like recruiting. I know that sounds funny. So like I want to give people the tools to make good decisions for themselves, but I don't like posting and come join, which I realize is kind of a contradiction to how this all works. But being a person who likes my privacy, which, you know, kind of ironic because I'm put myself out there on these videos every week, but I don't like asking people to come in to do things. I want to give them information so that they know what there is out there and have them make their own decisions. So I hope that's what you appreciate about this too. And, you know, definitely sometimes too honest, like it would really help me actually if I just got a bunch more people into triple threat, but in the long run and good conscience, I can't do that because, and consciousness, you know, I don't want to do this unconsciously or subconsciously. I can't say that because I really don't see that it's paying out in the long run. If they start getting their, you know what, together and they can start paying people again, I will definitely put it back on the list and, you know, eat my words. That's fine with me. But right now, I feel like if I'm going to educate people on what to do and what not to do, then you need to know what's working and what's not, and not just what's good for me. Because obviously, if you put money into a system, it's going to benefit me somehow down the run, but that doesn't really help you. Okay, so easy in. What the heck? This easy in is $20. $20. There's an easy in, but also something that I think if you know people and they have $20, then you're good to go. And if they know people have $20, yes, this takes recruiting. It does have an automatic like trickle down, I guess they call it spillover in this case, where if somebody in your upline on the first 5 levels recruits more than 5 people, so you're allowed to take 5 donations. Yes, I use the word donations. It's another site where it's peer-to-peer peer-to-peer crowdfunding. That's what they call it, peer-to-peer. So you actually put in your information for PayPal, your bank account if you wanted to, like how people could wire you money. I put in PayPal, I put in my Bitcoin and put my Bitcoin wallet address, and Payza. You can really put in anything, though. There's no limitation on what you can do. You would just tell people and probably give them a couple different options. Mostly I've seen people do PayPal, but somebody puts money into the system, and it does remind me slightly of MMM. Remember that one? MMM Global, that totally went under. That one didn't work as well because they way overpromised. They just couldn't do what they said they were going to do. But this one, so you go in for $20. Your $20 goes immediately to the person who invited you. Like my friend Luke invited me, so I actually got on my PayPal and PayPal'd him $20 to his account. Now I am on level 2. No. Maybe I'm level 1 now. Level 2 would be $40. I have to put in $40. But if I get my 5 people under me, that's a total donation of $100 that goes to me. I believe I would put the 40 in to move up to the next level, and then a 60 in to move up to the next level. There's 10 levels, and they incrementally move up. But what happens is, let's say somebody above me is really, really, really good at recruiting, and they already got their 5, and now they have another person come in. That person goes in line under someone else, and you pay them your donation. Get it? So they would come in, or if they go in underneath you, like if I'm underneath somebody, Luke, let's say, and he gets 10 people in, probably some of those people are going to have my name show up with that they're supposed to donate to me. And you can't just sit around and be a looky-loo, because you get kicked out of the system after 48 hours if you don't do your first 20 bucks. But that's really all you ever have to put in. So are you dying to see it? So here's my sales pitch. Do you have $20? Can you find 5 friends who have $20? That's it, 20 bucks. These 5 friends' money, this first 20 will go all to you, straight to your account. The donations are literally direct, and we'll go look at my back office. There are no fees. There's no administration fees. They don't take a cut. It's a platform. I'm guessing they make their money because they started it. And so every single person underneath that comes in, and there's last time I checked, there was 1,600 people, over 1,600 people, and would all come under them. So they are just fine. They have all their branches filled out, but there's no fees. Unlimited processors means you get to pick and choose which processes you put in, like you actually manually fill out the fields and have to write PAYZA for PAYZA. And there is the huge earning potential. Again, with these kind of things, my hesitation is I'm pretty sure I can find 5 people, but this is only going to work if all my 5 people find 5 people, and so on and so on and so on. It can work too if some of the people above me can trickle down people, because what's cool, unlike we share where your donation goes to the person who invited you, this $20 goes to you if they get placed under you. Your name is going to show up in their back office that they have to pay you in order to move on. It's really, really, really one-to-one. And I got to make sure this works. This is called Crowd Rising. There's one called Crowd Rise, and this is different, Crowd Rising. So let's actually make sure that that is really my link. And I'm going to show you this because of the $20 in. And if you have 5 friends who have $20, and this is a really easy in. It's not like the $200 to get in. Oh, good. I think it did work. Let's go see. If I hit sign up, it should show my name. Yay, there's my name. All right. So if I log in here, gotta make sure I'm human. I think that's the right password. I'm not a robot. And every time I read that, I don't know if you do this, but every time I read one of those, I say, I'm not a robot. I probably didn't need to share that, but I always say it like a robot. I'm not a robot. Okay, I'm not a robot. Let's see if, oh, shoot, I can't show you because I was told in the group on the Skype chat that they are actually, they're moving servers today, so forget it, I can't show you. That is really a bummer. So I'll have to do something else. Okay, can't show you. Yeah, that's all I can do. I can send you to the video. They've got a lovely little explainer video, but I'm not going to show you in this. So yeah, so this is the part. I saw the name of my sponsor in the sign up form, but it shows different than the person as my sponsor in the back office. Why is that? Because if Bob invites you and he already has 5 people and you're the 6th person that came under his referral link, the system will put you to the next person down, who let's say is Kathy. So you will go to Kathy and it will say you're going to pay Kathy, not Bob. And shoot, I wish I could show you because it just like shows the person's name that you're going to send money to. You don't have to wait for someone to donate under you so you could donate to the next level. but you might as well. I mean, I could get $40 out of my account and bump myself up to the next level, but I guess I could. I don't know why I would, because there's no one else below me right now. So anyway, you are more than welcome to try this one out. You have 48 hours to look at it before it requires you to pay the $40. Shoot, I really wish I could show you. That is such a disappointment. Oh well. Oh well. Let me see. I highly doubt it's going to work over here. I think, yeah, because one of the admins is in the paid member Skype chat, and he just announced like things are going to be happening today. So I'm fairly certain they're doing something on the back end, but let's just see. Let's just see if like I typed my password wrong or something. See if I can get in. Oh, good. Okay, good. Yay. I'm glad I did a little bit of problem solving there. So apparently I'm thinking what happened is I typed my password in wrong when I used Firefox. Okay. So no referrals. There we go. I can look at their marketing material. Fine. If I want to upgrade to the next level, see, I'm at stage 1 because I gave $20. There's Luke. If I upgrade to the next level, look what it says. I am going to send money to this person, DGH Global, who's Dawn Home. Okay. I'm going to send money to this person. Here is the PayPal account. I would go into my PayPal and PayPal this person directly. They then have to come back and confirm that I paid them. If they don't, so here's where it is. They have 24 hours to confirm that you paid them, and they can either approve or reject your payment proof. So if they don't receive the money, they're going to reject it. If they do nothing, their account gets locked, which means they're not eligible to receive any more donations. The pay can reject your payment if they're unable to verify your donation. So like if I put PayPal here, well, that's the only one because that's the only one you put in, PayPal. Then I have to put my account, my transaction ID, how much I did, blah, blah, upload a picture, and then they can say, no, I don't believe you. Or they can say they believe me. And you have 2 days to upgrade to stage 1 or your account will be removed. Well, thank goodness I'm above stage 1. So I did my $20. There you go. I think this one's very interesting. Okay, now there's almost 1,700 members. This was a little bit lower yesterday. So there's definitely people coming in. Again, you know, my hesitation is the recruiting aspect. But I'm going to use my Revshare credits and see if there's people who want to come in there. There's not as much security, I suppose. Well, no, what I mean by security is like knowing that you're going to grow no matter what. Like there is in the seed flipping. We are guaranteed to get paid. That's what they say. So I'm going to stick with that. And with WeShare, we are guaranteed to get people put underneath us. So this is one, it's probably an easier in for people. Then they may want to like upgrade to WeShare, which is a little more robust and definitely has more potential for earnings. So anyway, this is an easy in if you know people, and you know this is like the poor man's in. The poor man's in, $20. It's not like you're putting money into a Revshare for $100, $20. And there you go. You get 20 people. Oh, there is actually something. Here's interesting. You can open an account under your own account. There's some things you have to look at in the terms of service, but I was reading the FAQ because I like to know how this stuff works, and there's no limitation on having just one account, which I thought was interesting. But you got to kind of make sure you're doing it right. It would be a bit unethical to like fund all your accounts going down, but it's like you could have an account and then have an account under that one and another one under that one, and you do it. You have to make sure to get in touch with them because that would be something you're doing with like fundraising. So if it was fundraising for an organization, you might want to have people in the organization come under those accounts. Anyway, what else can I tell you? I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm going to start promoting this one and then I can get back to you next week and tell you how it's doing. So we'll see. We'll see how it's going. Anyway, that is what I had to say today. So, any questions? Anybody want to chime in? I will wait around for a few minutes, but probably I'll hear from some people on the replay. That's where I often hear from people. Okay, and I'm going to sneeze. All right, so that was actually pretty quick. Not too bad. Sometimes I go like over an hour, but that was good. When we get more into the Freedom 5, I'll do a full walkthrough and setup in there, just like we do with all of them. And if you want to know more about crowd rising, go for it. Flip the seeds. As far as I know, tomorrow is the last day to get in, and then you just have to wait for the back office. And it doesn't sound like that is going to be too far away, but I will keep you updated on whatever money is coming in, and anyone else who has seeded money, keep in touch. We will make sure that we all get paid, okay? Bye. I'm sure I'll see you on Facebook. It's not bye forever. It's bye for like 5 minutes.